Boundaries and balance. What you need to know. Boundaries are good to have. They help people to know what is acceptable versus what is not. In the case of work-life balance, they can be used to establish limits to help you gain control over various aspects of your life. In this presentation, we will explain what you need to know about boundaries and balance. Since the pandemic started, more people are complaining that they lack balance between their work and personal lives. After all, many are still working from home. This means work spills into their personal time. This leads to frustration and burnout. If you want a better work-life balance, consider these 4 ways to set personal boundaries. Make yourself a priority. One of the first things you must do when creating a better work-life balance is to make yourself a priority. Think about what it is that makes you happy, what makes you feel like you're fulfilled. Additionally, consider who you're taking care of. You should be taking care of yourself. After all, if you're not taking care of yourself, you'll not be able to be there for the ones who you care for. This does not mean that you should regularly tank an entire day for yourself. Simply allow yourself to take a nap when you need it. Participate in your favorite hobbies from time to time. Close your door and give yourself 15 minutes of peace and quiet. Do whatever it is that you need to make yourself feel centered. Then you can be there for others. Consider creating a Do Not Disturb sign for your door. Make sure everyone knows that if the sign is on the door, they should leave you alone until you open the door again. Disconnect from electronics. With today's technology, everyone is available at all times. However, talk to your boss and explain that there will be times you will be disconnected from your devices. If you supervise anyone, pass this information down to them so they know when you will not be available. Almost everyone who works from home must establish boundaries between their work and home lives. If you're always attached to your electronic devices, you'll feel like your work is never over. This is why we all feel so overwhelmed. Consider a time when it would be acceptable to realistically turn your devices off and stick to it. Of course, if you're like most people, your phone also is a part of your personal life. Therefore, you must decide what boundary will work for you. Create a dedicated workspace. Ideally, you should have a separate room to work in. If you cannot do that, you need to establish a dedicated workspace. Consider moving furniture around the room to create an office zone. If you want a physical reminder of this boundary, consider purchasing a dividing screen or something. Create or maintain routine. You can create structure to your day by establishing and maintaining morning and evening routines. A morning routine can help you start the day with less stress and anxiety. Consider how you start or end your days. Do you immediately start looking at your email or mail? Do you slowly settle into the day? Does your routine work for you, or does it need to be changed? Unfortunately, most people will never achieve true balance in their lives. There will always be things that come up and interrupt our carefully laid plans. However, the key is to lean into your routine. Conclusion. We all strive for work-life balance, but very few of us actually achieve it. However, the truth is, this is something that can be done. You just need to learn to establish boundaries, and you'll be well on your way.